What's up, everybody? Let me know if you guys can hear me, please. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Everybody, let me know. Okay. Actually, I know you guys can hear me. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I don't plan on being on here long at all. It's just something I need to address. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who's probably going to be upset, and that's okay. It is what it is. But I want to have a talk with y'all. Um, let's see here. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. What's up, everybody? I see Strawberry. I see Unapologetically Angela, Marita, Baby Peaches, Craft Vision, Miss Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for being here. Uh, SC, Big Queen Ish, Aunt Natty, Sin. I see y'all up in here. Ham Sandwich, Audrey. I see y'all. Faith, Greatness, Love, Tia P. All right. Um, I really only wanted to do this video to address a couple of things because I see it getting like out of hand and I have to address it. Okay. First and foremost, I don't this is probably y'all probably anyway, let's get into it. It has nothing to do with reality TV. This has to do with absolute real life, what I'm about to talk about. Okay. So um if you've been following me for a while, you know my track record. You guys know that I do a lot of videos on unfortunate unalivings. I do a lot of videos on um, speaking on Black women who've been unalive, who've been unjust. There's no justice, different things like that. I bring those stories to light, right? And I've always done it. And again, just go look at my previous uploads. This is absolutely nothing new for me to discuss, right? I know with the Shanquilla Robinson case, that really sparked me to do a lot more of these videos because of how serious I saw that the reach could get when you talk about these stories. And unfortunately, they happen every day and you have to discuss them. Okay. Y'all know I'm just a person, a no nonsense person when it comes to unalivings, violence. My I've had three sisters. And if I sound like I'm kind of like, it's because I'm a little frustrated. So just bear with me. Um I've had three sisters that have been unalive, so I have a passion for this stuff to make sure that these stories get out. Okay, no, I'm no attorney. I'm no nothing like that. I just feel like that if we can discuss mess, we can discuss real life topics and issues that are happening every day. Right? That's just the way that I feel. So, um I really usually don't address comments under my videos after my lives, like, or after my videos. I typically don't address them, like, unless I feel like the need to address them. Well, lately I've been getting a lot of comments about a story that I talked about a couple of days ago. Okay, but before I get there, I remember when the story happened with Mahogany from Alabama. There was a lot of people who was upset with me for covering that story and really only reading the articles. Can articles get things wrong? Absolutely. But I feel like if we're reading them directly from multiple sources and multiple sources are repeating the same thing, then I kind of think that you should be upset with the source, because what we're doing is just reporting what we see, right? So a lot of people was upset about that when it came to the mahogany situation. I kind of let them punk me into, I think, putting a couple of those videos on private, but not all of them are on private or unlisted. Some of them are still available, right? Okay, cool. Again, I can take the comments of, oh, this may not be right, but if I link the source in the description box, I feel like you should take it up with the source, because I'm only repeating what the source has said. So I want to get into present day. All right. And I think another reason why this is kind of getting to me is because, again, I'm getting back to the things that I love doing, and I love getting those stories out, regardless of, you know, regardless. I mean, unfortunately, they have to be talked about. Okay. So, give me just a second. Um, okay. So, let me get to the video. So, I don't understand what the issue is. I spoke about the Tierra Brown. I believe that's how you say her name. They say I mispronounced her name. I really, honestly, it's no ill intent, right? But this is why I put the entire clips that we got from news sources into the video. Okay, so the comments started this morning, and people were saying, "Oh, you're disrespectful because you're speaking on this." It's no different from any other story that is out there that is being reported on People magazine. There are literal videos out here about this. And are you going to reach out to these news sources and tell them to remove their videos? I feel like a lot of people want some type of, like, I don't, remove the video for what? If this is what happened and this is what's being reported, what are we removing the video for? This is no ill intent, but unfortunately, these things happen and they need to be discussed. It's been posted all over Instagram. Are you telling people on Instagram to remove their post? My thing is, unfortunately, you cannot be selective, because maybe this is a loved one and you are triggered. My advice would be to get off of the internet, because people are going to talk about it, and then unfortunately there's nothing you could do to stop it. These articles are still going up day after day. So it's no disrespect, but unfortunately it is news, and this has made the news. Who is this? Zaya? No, the news, you're a common person. We are trying to get everything taken down. We are telling everyone who posted it to remove it. I don't care about everyone else, but that is my auntie. This is what happened, and unfortunately, all due respect, people are going to talk about it. It happened. People are going to talk about it. I listen, again, all due respect. I apologize that this happened to your auntie, but there's no malice in the videos. There's nothing that's off from what has been reported. None of that. Sorry, but it unfortunately it doesn't make sense. I could see I'm doing the same thing, going around getting people not to talk about what happened to my sister, or not to report it on the news of what happened to my sister. Unfortunately, it just does not work that way. It does not. I again apologize that this happened to your auntie. I said in this video, prayers out. But unfortunately, again, you're going to have a really hard time getting people to not talk about things that are public, are now public, and this is a public story. And the reason for me leaving the video up is because I've pinned every article in which discuss this situation. And again, unfortunately, you can't stop people from discussing this. I just I that part I don't understand. It's no disrespect, it's no malice, it's no any of that. I don't know you all personally. I don't. So again, all due respect, there's no malice in this. I There have been a ton of stories that I have spoke on where people have come and said, "Can you take this down?" Well, none of the articles have been taken down. None of them. And I don't monetize off of videos like this. So again, all due respect, I am so sorry what happened to your auntie. I am. But again, it's a story that's out there that unfortunately I think it needs to be talked about. I do think it needs to be talked about. I do, unfortunately. These things happen and they're in the news, and that's all I'm reporting is what's on the news. I think if I had any malice or any ill intent in regards to my video, again, I don't know them to have that. So again, it is no disrespect, but I do not have any plans of removing the video because there was no disrespect given there. And if I lose subscribers from it, that's okay. I'll gain those back. Again, my track record is I speak on things that are public when it comes to unfortunate unalivings. Sorry to say this, but your auntie was unalived. It Listen, again, I have really nothing else to say in regards to this. I again had no malice and no ill intent in regards to this, and again, I feel like it needs to be spoken about. Right, but multiple sources reported the same thing. Multiple sources. If you go to the description box of that video, I put the sources there. Also, those news clippings literally have hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. My video has 1.4K views when all of this other stuff out here has crazy views. Now, I'm going to also say this. There was a comment that said that I mispronounced Tierra Brown's name. I'm going to say this. If what she has been accused of that she did, I don't give two damns about saying her name right or wrong. Now that I stand on. I do not care about whether I said her name right or wrong. She was not the victim in this. So unfortunately, again, I'm sorry to the family. I am so sorry, but there's no ill intent, no ill malice here, and I send you all my condolences. Um, I do. I send you my condolences, send you my prayers, and I really hope that you guys find a way to navigate through this in a way that sometimes you have to pull away from the outside to navigate. And I'm only saying that because I've been in this situation before. So again, sometimes you have to pull away from the news clippings. You have to pull away from the articles. They're going to keep coming, unfortunately. So again, there's no ill intent, no ill will, no any of that. And that's how I'm gonna leave this video. All right. I appreciate y'all for y'all support. And again, I mean, if I lose people in regards to this, it's totally okay, but there's no ill malice here. All right. I hope you guys have a great, great Friday and be great.